Coffee contains essential nutrients such as vitamins B2, B3, and B5, as well as manganese and potassium. Moderate coffee consumption has been associated with a lower risk of certain cancers, including liver and colorectal cancer. Drinking coffee has been linked to a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Coffee can help improve physical performance by increasing adrenaline levels, which leads to improved stamina and endurance. Caffeine in coffee stimulates the central nervous system, making you feel more alert and focused. Drinking coffee in moderation has been associated with a lower risk of stroke. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can stimulate acid production, potentially causing digestive discomfort or acid reflux. Coffee beans contain over 1,000 chemical compounds, many of which contribute to its unique aroma and flavor. Caffeine in coffee can temporarily improve mood and reduce the risk of depression and lower rates of suicide. Regular coffee drinkers have a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases. High coffee intake may interfere with the body's ability to regulate blood sugar levels. It's believed Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee. A goat herder discovered coffee after noticing his goats became more energetic after eating the berries. Coffee contains antioxidants that help neutralize harmful free radicals in the body. The caffeine in coffee can boost metabolic rate, aiding in weight loss and fat burning. Coffee consumption has been associated with a reduced risk of heart disease. Drinking coffee in the evening can disrupt sleep patterns and lead to poor sleep quality. Coffee may lower the risk of developing gallstones in both men and women. Caffeine in coffee can improve respiratory function and is sometimes used to treat asthma. Excessive coffee consumption can lead to caffeine dependency and withdrawal symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and irritability. Regular consumption of large amounts of coffee may lead to weakened bones and increased risk of osteoporosis. Coffee drinkers have a lower risk of developing certain liver diseases, including non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Coffee can cause acid reflux or heartburn, especially when consumed in large quantities. The antioxidants in coffee may help protect against age-related vision problems, such as macular degeneration. The caffeine in coffee may interfere with sleep patterns and contribute to insomnia or disrupted sleep in some individuals. Caffeine in coffee can improve exercise performance by increasing the release of adrenaline and breaking down body fat for energy. Regular coffee consumption has been associated with a reduced risk of certain types of skin cancer. Coffee drinkers may have a lower risk of developing gout, a painful inflammatory condition. High coffee intake during pregnancy may increase the risk of miscarriage or preterm birth. There are two primary species of coffee plants, Arabica and Robusta. Arabica beans are generally considered higher quality and have a milder flavor. Coffee can improve cognitive function and memory, especially in older adults. The acidity in coffee can contribute to enamel erosion and tooth sensitivity. The United States consumes about 400 million cups of coffee per day, making it the leading consumer of coffee in the world. Coffee is a diuretic, which means it can increase urine production and potentially lead to dehydration. Excessive coffee consumption may lead to increased acid production in the stomach, potentially causing gastritis or stomach ulcers. Coffee consumption has been associated with a lower risk of developing heart failure. Drinking coffee has been linked to a lower risk of developing certain digestive disorders. The caffeine in coffee can increase adrenaline levels, which may improve physical performance and help burn fat during exercise. Heavy coffee consumption has been associated with an increased risk of certain cardiovascular issues. Excessive coffee consumption can lead to dehydration, as it encourages water loss. Heavy coffee consumption has been associated with increased levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Excessive coffee consumption may contribute to irritability and mood swings. Coffee can stimulate the release of gastric juices and may aid digestion for some individuals. Many energy drinks include caffeine as a key ingredient, which comes from the same source as coffee beans. This reflects caffeine's reputation as an energy booster. The concept of the coffee break as a short pause during work hours originated in the United States in the late 19th century. It was initially called the 11s and later became a common practice globally. A coffee plant typically starts producing berries after 3 to 4 years and can live for several decades, producing coffee beans each year. Thank you for watching. If you have any interesting facts to share, please leave them in the comments below.